Hi everyone, it's QuickyBaby and welcome back to World of Tanks. July the 4th is round the corner, so to celebrate America's Independence Day, I'm going to be playing the most popular American tanks live for YouTube. So without further ado, let's find out what they are. And the most popular tank is the TS-54 with 278,000 battles played in the last 30 days on the European server. So the TS-54, why is this thing so popular? Well, this thing's popular because it's the ultimate kind of pay-to-play tank inside the game. To be able to play the TS-54, you have to have What Plus, a subscription service. If you haven't been watching my channel in a while, we pay Wargaming like about £7 a month. So it's about like $8, $9. And then you get a whole bunch of rewards to make your life easier. And one of them is the TS-54. Although when you think about it, this isn't really about making your life easier having this vehicle. I think it's just more of a bit of a bait by Wargaming to try and get people to pony up the extra amount per month. So the TS-54 is unique because it can actually use any American crew. So you can train up your artillery crew, your light tank crews, you can train your medium tank crews inside this vehicle. So I think I've actually got some of my Sheridan crew members in this vehicle, as well as I bet you my American medium tank crew in the TS-54. Bizarre that Wargaming have made that kind of like ultra reward vehicle. So it literally shows you that they have the capacity to just check boxes to allow whatever types of tank to be able to go in it. So the ultimate premium vehicle within that regard. To add to that, the vehicle has a double barrel and it is a premium tank. So it really shows you how many What Plus customers Wargaming must have if this is like the most popular American tank in the game. I can't believe it's not something like an Astron Rex or something even like a TS-5, which is an American Tier 8 tank destroyer, whereas this one does have the same kind of like namesake within that regard. But yeah, the TS-5 is an absolute beast. Oh my word, am I gonna have to fight a Lerva right off the bat? Alright, well, good thing I've got damage per minute. So I shouldn't fire right now, I should wait. And I'll just keep firing one by one here. Unfortunately, he's got my butt, but I want to try and get into cover. There's no artillery, so he does knacker my engines. That's an inconvenience. Kind of hoping the Renegade will help me here against the Lerva, but he doesn't seem like he wants to. So I guess right now, my guys should go in. If they fire one more, I'll finish off the Lerva with a double to his lower plate. And perfect, right? And that's what this vehicle is all about. Is being able to dump in those rounds like that. What's this VK doing? He's looking all over the place. Well, hopefully he is looking behind him right now, because if he is, I am going to... I can't get that, but I can get a single into his lower plate. Okay, so this is interesting. So this tank has a 5-second intra-clip reload, so you should never actually fire a single if you can manage to reload. Okay, so let's go and make a bit of a sneaky play here. My opponents might not know that we can become an American submarine, right? Okay, so here's how you go along here for the 20th time. Basically just attack the waterline. The worst thing that people do is they go up high, but if you go along the waterline, you actually get way further, and it means that you don't do an awkward slide too deep. And so look, I can get up there with... I was only in the water for 3 seconds there. And that's perfect. So you can easily slinky your way along here. And then that means that now, when I sneak up, I should be able to get this BZ-166 in the behind. That is what we want to do right now. So I'm not going to go up and get spotted there, because if I do, I'll get all of the angle in there. But I've got some extra time. So this tank, I might as well go up and double. Honestly, in this situation, I might as well go up and double because of the quick shell preparation time and the fact that the lockout is not that bad. So I'm just going to go up without hopefully getting... spotted here. Oh, I do get spotted, but it's too late for him. And there's the double into the back of the tank. No fire there. I was kind of hoping, and he's decided he has to rocket out of there, which is understandable. But I'll have another one prepared. So, great. Easy game, easy life. He'd rather go and feed himself into 3 tanks rather than get shot in the butt a lot by an American on Independence Day, apparently. Understandable, I guess, because he knows he's just going to get farmed there. But, I don't know. I still think it would have probably been the better play for him to just turn around and to have shot me a couple times before he died. Bounce the Indian Panzer. This thing's got quite a lot of gun depression. Got to watch out the VK in the side. Don't want to get caught by him. I think I'll swing out a little bit, and it'll be a bit of a better position for me here. Hopefully I can catch this Indian Panzer with a double. Not only is that a double, that's their fire extinguisher going as well. And man, this tank looks really good right about now. Now, of course, it can't use a gun rammer because it is an auto reloader, so auto reloaders can't use gun rammer. But that just means I can get the extra health as well as the vents and the vert stabs. I've got the extra gun handling there as well. Can I wait? Shall I fire? You know what? I think I'll just deliver the double. I think he'll still be there. Rip, Mr. Indian Panzer. They're called fresh still, but that is a fresh kill for me, buddy. All right, this game's looking pretty good. Well, I always feel bad when I do well in this tank, because if I do well in this vehicle, you can just hear like Wargaming's marketing department, ching, 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 ching. You know, you can hear the dollar signs. The dollar signs lighting up in their eyes. Stocks at Wargaming just increased as QuickyBaby had his one good game in the TS-54 in a very long time. Oh, what's this? This is quite scary. This is a high damage per minute tank. He might try and like actually push me down into the water here. But he doesn't have a fully traversable turret, so let's see if I can make this a little bit awkward for him. Borask coming in. Are they going to try and drown me? Let's see how this happens. Just want the Borask to panic and not get his 2 shells in. Oh, the Borask actually has me. It's a bit of a shame. Oh, this is my last AP shell. Oh, disaster. Well played to the enemy team. Well played to the Borask. So I made a bit of a misplay there. My misplay is that I should have probably focused the XM66F down. And I think another one of the misplays there is that I should have realized I only had one more AP shell left, and I should have started switching out to get the gold rounds in. Awkward. This is the first time I've played World of Tanks since Tankfest, and before that, so it's my first time really playing in 10 days. And you know what? I'll take that. That's a really strong result to get 4,500 combined. Wish I'd done a little bit more, but hopefully it will still be enough to be able to take this game. It's going to be 50-50 whether my team managed to get through this one. So great start for this live playing with the TS-54. Okay, what's the next most popular American tank? Well, this is a bit controversial. This isn't actually a tank, it's a vehicle, right? The M53-55. Okay, you know what? Americans like fireworks on Thanksgiving. Sorry, not Thanksgiving. Americans like fireworks on Independence Day, 4th of July. The turkeys are safe today, at least. So I am going to play in that M53-55. Let's get the fireworks out. So a bit of a tip that I've had recently for self-propelled guns is self-propelled guns have quite a lot of dispersion when they turn the turret. So turreted self-propelled guns like the M53-55, if you get snapshot and then you use a directive, you double the effect of snapshot. So that actually means that I get minus 20% dispersion when I'm turning the turret on this tank, just from snapshot and the directive. So this thing has minus 28% dispersion when I'm turning with the rotation device. So that's absolutely wild. This thing has got like the equivalent of bond vert stabs on right now. It does cost me like 10,000 credits a game, but if you buy them in bulk, the snapshot directives, at least for now, you can get them for 9,000 credits a game, which is not too bad. And just having that reduced dispersion on this vehicle, super powerful, because as everyone knows, oh no, not mines. Tier 10 matchup on mines, this is going to be very hard, or it could be very short, we'll see. But yeah, one of the worst things about self-propelled guns is that they have horrible dispersion values when you're turning that turret. This one actually has 0.5 turret traverse dispersion. So that reduction of it will be massive for being able to keep tracking your opponents as they go to the left and the right. This was actually one of the first vehicles back in 2014 when they put the emblems in the game that I put emblems on, and I thought it'd be hilarious if I put laxative on, because, you know, artillery definitely frustrates me to the point of incontinence, I guess. And baboon, and even put baby in a tank. If many of you might not realize, but back before they put the emblems in the game, or when they put like the female crew members in, they were going to put like World of Tanks. It was going to be World of Tanks patch 10, but we didn't realize it was 10. We thought we thought it was 10, but it was actually 1.0. And it was going to be a patch where, depending on what emblems you had on your vehicle, you got different bonuses. So for example, if you put like baby on tank, you'd get slightly better aim time, for example. I'm not sure if that was actually the case, but oh, nice tracking, bro. What's some stunning TVP trying to get the hill? He's not very well anymore. So yeah, you could have put like baby on tank on your vehicle, and that would have meant that you had just better aim time or something. It would have been the worst patch in World of Tanks history, because everyone would have just gone around with the same emblems on, It was one of the most ill-thought-out monetization, stupid ideas that Wargaming ever had. Luckily, that patch, the ill-fated Rubicon patch, Rubicon's an interesting terminology because Rubicon is the river that Caesar went over, right? Which was meant to be like the point of no return as he crossed the Rubicon. And World of Tanks very nearly, should we say, reached the point of no return with their Rubicon patch as well. Oh, nice. Nice little bit of damage there on him, poor guy. Man, that artillery got hit. I wonder who he got hit by. Did he get hit by Arty or did he get hit by like the TVP on top of the hill? Can't really worry about that right now. Oh, I lost the TS-54 game, but I made 178,000 credits, so not too bad, I guess. What a shame. I should have done a little bit more there. Bit of a misplay by me against the Borask and friends. The Borask et al. Man, there's so many opportunities for me right now. Oh, come on, Mr. TVP. You want to go forwards again, don't you? Who shall I go for right now? That looks just too juicy. I'll wait till this Tortoise uses his counter stun. Is he not going to break the stun? Maybe I'll go for the T95 instead then. Try and help my friends out. Maybe they'll miss the shots. Oh, goodness. So yeah, anyway, so Rubicon was nearly like... Oh my god, that TS50... That TVP might find me here, actually, so I better go around the corner. Yep, that was some good awareness there. Knew I was going to get caught. So yeah, Caesar crossed the Rubicon. The point of no return, which was where the phrase was, well, the word was coined from. And Wargaming definitely nearly passed the point of no return with their patch. Luckily, it was cancelled due to pressure from the community. Am I going to win any of my games today? Maybe. Man, look at that reduced dispersion. The artillery's over there, by the way. Not that that really matters. I'm able to get these guys. It's a bit of a tricky situation, this, because if I reverse too much, I'm going to get maybe spotted. But if I don't play, then my team are going to lose. So that looks like a clean shot right there. Nice, hit him clean. Let's get back into cover, just try and keep them a little bit pressured. Oh, did you see that arty over there? Oh, I'd love to get a little bit of arty on arty action. Man, look how crazy this build is, though, with being able to turn our turret. It's mental how we can just literally point and click. And when you've got a vehicle like this that has such a wide turret arc, it means that you can just aim pretty much the entirety of the map. Oh, I would love more than anything to hit a chieftain in the butt. Oh, come on, dude. Should we go for the Hail Mary pen on his on the rear of his tank? Is he going to use his medkit? Oh, TVP, that doesn't look very nice for you. Alright, got to keep our team in this game. Got to keep our team in this game. It's really close right now. We've got a lot of tank destroyers over on the west. So if me and the Batcher on my team called BD4 can continue to harass this chieftain up on top of the hill, then maybe we can manage to make our way back into this. And this Kranvang as well, he needs a little bit of loving. So far, pretty good game for me. I think that first shot on the TVP was huge. But I haven't really capitalized too much after that. Oh, what's that FV215B183 doing? Come on, baby, where are you going? Oh, you're going to stop right there? We'll just get a casual shot in there on him. Little casual shot, mate! Hey, and we're even wasting the enemy artillery's time. That's the best thing to do in artillery, if you can actually be bothered to move. Quite often when I play artillery, I'm eating sandwiches. If any of you watch my Twitch streams, you'll know that I play artillery so that I can eat and take my break while I have my lunch. And that quite often means that I'm not actually moving in between my shots, which is a little bit rough. Should we see if we can get this TT-130? Yeah, they're really trying it, aren't they? The counter fireworks are a little rough for me right now. I can't really get that TT-130. I could try and get this Kranvang around the corner, or should I try and get a reset on the base? Oh, that looks like a good opportunity. He'll come back, right? Surely. He'll come back. No? Yeah, baby. Lovely. Whoa. Another 400 damage. I'm going... You know, this is some significant damage right now, which is why this vehicle just does so well. It's this nice little sweet spot of... Their artillery's really trying it. It's this nice little sweet spot of alpha damage versus rate of fire on this tank. It's kind of not like a T92 where you're putting all of your eggs in one basket. The stunning is exceptional on this vehicle as well, to be able to be... Oh, hello. Consistently stunning your opponents at opportune moments, like that TVP going up on the hill at the start of the battle. He would have used his repair kit, most likely. I'm not sure if I tracked him. I think I did. But if I could have got his repair kit off, well, on cooldown, and then one of my friends had hit him as well, that would have been delicious. Dude, I cannot remember the last time I featured artillery on this channel. It was probably April Fool's this year, right? So it wasn't actually that long ago. When was the last time I played artillery for YouTube? My goodness gracious. This is a... Oh, that might have me, actually. No, I'm not even close, dude. The last time I played artillery for YouTube? This is outrageous. What's that Cranvong doing? He's trying to push. Try and get this chieftain, I guess. Oh, another 330 off the chieftain. Medkit cooldown. Delicious. We can see the Char trying to fire some shots in, expecting me to be back here. This is actually honest work. This is honest work. Mines, 2,900 combined in a tier 10 game. Most of that damage dealt to tier 10 tanks. Man, this is some good impact right now. Hopefully I can continue to just keep the harassment going. I'm quite happy this game has actually turned into a bit of a stalemate. Usually encounter on mines happens very quickly. Whoa, where are you, dude? Oh, he has to hate me. What's that? I've hit him 3 times now or something so far this game, or at least twice. And look at me, I'm just wasting the enemy artillery's time. Wasting their time. Wasting their time. So not only am I being effective, I'm stopping the enemy artillery from playing the game as well. If that is not winning, I don't know what is. Well, I mean, winning would be if I actually win this game, right? Will I actually win this game? Man, those are some fairly substantial hits. And these are the HE shells, these splash stunning shells that we're doing as well, so... Oh, here we go. This is it. This is my moment. Another 433 and I'll dodge the other artillery shell. You're wasting your time, bruv. Imagine if he was actually trying to shoot tanks on my team, then maybe this 3,000 damage that he could have dealt to my team would have actually allowed him to win the game. This is actually massive. Massive artillery impact. This is not usual for me. I'm not a good artillery player. Everything just seems to be going so well for me right now when I play this. It's because it's Independence Day, you know? You know, American artillery. American self-propelled guns all over the shop. Can I get this guy back here? Is he going to go forwards again? Oh, I mean... Oh, this is... it's just... It's... You know what? Like, for all the controversy around artillery, this is actually brilliant, though. It's an overpowered tank, a chieftain, Clan Wars tank, sitting up on the hill, sitting in the open, trying to shoot at people from down below, right? I'm digging them out of a high ground position. We're digging them off the hill. This is beautiful. Come on, Caro. Oh, my lord. Those shots on that chieftain allowed my team to be able to overtake it. Oh, I just thought to myself, I'm not trying to do any artillery missions, am I? No, no. I've done all the artillery missions for the first set of the campaign. I'm going to click the FE instead. I think it's more important for me to click. All I have left is now damaging shells. I think I might have to go TD mode. There's a UDES who's unspotted right now. So I'm going to change my position because I've run out of stunning shells. So I feel like I need to shoot from south to north. Oh my goodness gracious. What is this game? I can't believe it. The one time Uncle QuickyBaby plays artillery for YouTube and it actually goes really well. I mean, unprecedented. Should we just go TD mode for the memes? I think I can just dump this guy over here like this. Here we go. Oh, it's going to be a hard shot to hit. Really hard shot to hit. If that is not worth a thumbs up for live YouTube, I don't know what is. I'm going to sound like one of the cliche YouTubers now. Smash that thumbs up button like that UDES is smashing his keyboard. Oh my goodness gracious. That was 1,220. That was a high roll as well. Oh my lord. QuickyBaby built different in Arty. Don't worry, Mr. Caro. I got this. I got this, Mr. Caro. I should be able to take a hit from him most of the time. Oh no! No way! I take it back, Yudes! I take it back! Oh no, please tell me he doesn't manage to kill all of my remaining tanks. Oh no, did I just int there? I hope I didn't just int. Okay. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. But 1,220 damage UDES bomb on the butt. Oh. If I finished #1 on damage, I think I just showed YouTube that I'm probably like the best artillery player on the European server, you know. No bloomin' way. No bloomin' way. 5,600 damage? I must have hit some blind shots. What did I do? I hit some blind shots as well. Oh my lord. Oh, that was filthy. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't even know what to say. So I did double the damage of anyone else on my team playing artillery, and I finished second on experience. I don't know how you're meant to finish #1 then, because that was possibly one of the best artillery games I've ever seen. Oh my word. Wow, look at this as well. Look at this as well. Wargaming are giving me an epic offer for an epic achievement. They're giving me offers for playing artillery. Go on then, I'll take a look. I'll take a look. What is it? They give me a discount coupon. Maybe they want me to play a tank that requires 2 hands. Goodness gracious. Well, I think we just seen why the M53-55 is the second most played American vehicle. So I lost the TS-54 game. I got a high caliber. I did double the damage of what anyone else in the game did. Oh, sorry, no, only 50% more than the Borask. I tried my best. Well played to the XM66F on the enemy team for just running me down. He's a good player, did a good job. Make a good amount of credits. I genuinely don't even know what to say about that artillery game. Okay, so let's play the next most played American tank, which is the AE Phase 1. I can't believe it. I usually skip playing arty. I should take more breaks from World of Tanks. Apparently when I take breaks from World of Tanks, I get good at arty. Anyway, this is the A Phase 1. This style looks like something from the Jetsons, right? The Sky Sentinel style for the A Phase 1. So the A Phase 1, is this a good vehicle? Yeah, it is. It's a nice hull-down tank. It's a reward vehicle. That's why it's popular. It's one of the oldest reward vehicles as well, that you could get for tokens. I don't know what the original way to get this vehicle was. Was the original way to get this vehicle from Frontline? I can't remember. Somebody let me know in the comments down below. All I know is that you can get this vehicle very easily now. I think it's only like 9 tokens or whatever, or maybe they've adjusted the prices. And it's a good tank. There's only one problem with the A Phase 1. Do you know what the problem with the A Phase 1 is? The problem with the A Phase 1 is the Chieftain prototype. Now, don't get me wrong. I think the A Phase 1 is just as good, if not better, than the Chieftain prototype. But the problem is the Chieftain prototype makes credits. So I would rather, and bonds. So I would rather play my Chieftain prototype, which has so much the same kind of gameplay, than play the A Phase 1. And there's another tank, I'm just looking to see if one's in this game, that also causes an issue for this vehicle as well. And that is the Concept 1B. I'd rather play a Concept 1B than the A Phase 1, because if I'm not going to make any credits, I might as well play a Concept rather than play a tank like this. The advantage of this tank, however, is it does get a free large repair kit. And it's a standard large repair kit, so it actually improves your track repair time even more. So when you use a durability device like I have, then win-win-win, we're getting our tracks back on very quickly. Apart from that, the A Phase 1's just very consistent. It gets the same gun as the T110E5, so the heat rounds on this tank are a staggering 340 millimeters of pen, which are outrageous, sir. Outrageous levels of pen. I'll say thank you, Tim, for letting me go. So, yeah, outrageous levels of pen. You can pretty much go through the front of a lot of things that otherwise you couldn't. There are many different levels of heat pen, starting from about 300 at tier 10, going up to 350 on tanks that aren't tank destroyers, and then up to like 420 for a Jagdpanzer 100. And yeah, the more pen you can get, then the more ridiculous things that you can do. Mr. Borask. Mr. Borask. Thank you, Mr. Borask. Okay, I'm just trying to get out of these guys' way so I can start to work the hold down position. Alright, this TS-54 is going in, so I'm going to go with him, actually. The reason why I want to go in is, it should be pretty obvious, because I got 10 degrees of gun depression in this vehicle. And so I just want to go up here and start to dunk. Got to be careful with how huge the hull is on this thing. But apart from that, we should be good. Alright, if they give up that position, then I can crest, and once I've crested, I should be able to farm. The problem is cresting here, but now that the Leopard let me up, I should be able to have fun. So the tricky thing about this position is actually getting up here to then be able to use it. But once you're actually up here, it's pretty darn simple. That was a misplay by me. I should have shot more the lower plate of the Tiger Mouse, and I shot the tracks there. Unfortunately, I can't see him anymore, so I've got to watch out for that. But we're just rolling forwards using our gun depression, and right now this thing's got a very tricky turret to deal with. It's not a perfect turret, but it's a tricky turret to deal with. I can't believe they've got a Tiger Mouse back there. That's just absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. A lot of people would like to use vert stabs on this, and yeah, you probably should use vert stabs with the movement dispersion, but the turret traverse dispersion is actually pretty good on this tank, so if you're not moving and you're only turning the turret, it's actually not too bad at all. Just comes down to a module preference, really. I still like to use the gun rammer on this vehicle, because its alpha damage is low, right? And you often want to shoot multiple times for every time your opponent shoots you. But the tank's damage per minute isn't really its speciality. Alright, this game's starting to end, I think is the word that I'm trying to look for. I don't want to drive out in front of a 5100 though. Like, while this game is ending, the 5100 and the Tiger Mouse will do some dirty things to me. Okay, so I think the Scorpion just fired. It's the last thing he'll ever do. I'm going to get forwards and try and help out this TS-54. I can one-shot this guy, so at worst I take one shell. Alright, let's keep going. Let's see if I can get some vision on this Tiger Mouse. Yag Tiger's still in it. Tiger Mouse is probably back there. Can he really hide inside those bushes? He can. Probably should have intuition switched to fire gold there at the cheeks of the Tiger Mouse, but oh well, it happens. So the A Phase 1, it's very solid, it's very good, it's a great choice. But I just feel that if you have a concept, I could never recommend playing this one. Well, that was a bad shot by me. I really want to farm this Tiger Mouse, but I just don't want to get clubbed by a lot of different tanks right now. Man, that Tiger Mouse, it's got a good turret, but not from this position against 340. He got farmed. I've got all my hit points. What's wrong with me? I've obviously taken too much of a break, and I'm actually caring about like not taking damage and stuff like that, rather than just driving out in front of my opponents. He says as he takes a hit for free. So we know where that Leopard prototype is now. He's right up there. Leopard prototype's right over there, actually. But I think I'll go after the Yag Tiger. Can they cap my base? Probably not. Will that Ferdinand be able to get me? Possibly. Scorpion G hits. The Borask on the enemy team is called Right Hand of Doom. Wow. These aggressive gamer tags today. Aggressive gamer tags. There's the Yag Tiger trying to run. Where are you going? That one tried to miss. Tried so hard to miss. I don't understand where that Leopard prototype is. I'm ammo-racked. I could get popped. I could get popped. I actually could get popped right now. That'd be pretty savage. Imagine that I've looked after my tank this whole time and I get popped even though I have safe stowage. Maybe I could have used a directive to get the safe stowage, but I don't really want to keep using directives on every single vehicle I play, you know? It feels a little bit too pay to win for my liking. I'll load the gold here for the Yag Tiger. I don't need the gold for the Ferdinand, but I'm not going to start switching now. We've got 28 seconds left before the game is done. Should be enough time for my repair kit to come back off cooldown so I can crest the ridge against the Ferdinand without having a 1,600 boom. But to be fair, you know what? Giving a 1,600 damage ammo rack to a Ferdinand of all things, I can think of worse tanks to feed than a little Ferdinand. Is he over on this slope? Oh, come on, guys. Why are you capping right now? We could have farmed so hard at the end of this game. I'm going to get one shot, so I might as well get a bit of ramming damage as well. Okay, what a shame the Ferdinand survives. Not a bad game for this tank. 3,800 combined. It's a good game for this tank, but I would have liked a little bit more. I think I could have probably been a little bit more aggressive with my hit points earlier on in the battle. But yeah, I haven't played very much for 10 days, so just trying to warm up within that regard. So a solid game for a solid tank. Can't really go wrong with an AE Phase 1. All right, what is the next vehicle that we're going to be playing? Well, the next vehicle is the T30. Okay, son. The T30, another tier 9 American tank. This one is a tank destroyer, however. So the T30, an absolute banger of World of Tanks. So good it used to be tier 10. In fact, why don't I show you the style a little bit? I'll just do a little, if it doesn't let, too late, it's put me in. I can show it to you in the game anyway. So this style was for some kind of Wargaming anniversary. It's got a load of extra things. Firstly, 2 dice on the front. They add up to 10, if you can see. The 2 dice, 5 and 5, 10 because it used to be tier 10. It has a 6th sense icon in the front as well. Along the barrel, we have plus or minus 25% for the amount of RNG in the game because this is an RNG-based tank. We have a 10 years in service logo on the front for when this vehicle's anniversary was. On the back, we have a heavy tank, old heavy tank icon, which is now flashed over by a tank destroyer icon. So you've got that as well. And I believe somewhere on the vehicle, there's like 2 gas barrels, and I believe one of them says nerf and one of them says up. So, i.e. like nerf a tank, make it worse. Up, make it over, or like buff it up, I guess. Make it overpowered. So that is the T30. So let's find out, now that I've given you a rich, vibrant history of the T30 tank, as to whether we can actually have a good game in this vehicle. So I'm going to get forwards. The positions that I like to use are here for this tank and up here. I think I'll go there, actually. I think that'll be a really nice kind of like ambush position. One of the crazy things about this tank destroyer, unless I'm mistaken, is it gets a field mod that increases its camo by... No, I'm not right. Oh no, maybe I am. I made this blooming mistake on this very map when I was talking about the 268. Yeah, I am right. You can actually get 5% concealment on this tank, which is wild, to say the least. So you can now have enough concealment to do some really nasty things. Sneak in your bushes, but oh well. Maybe I've gone the other way. Maybe I actually lowered my camo rating to be able to improve my reverse speed. You know what? I think I have. I've got a funny feeling. No, it looks like I've taken the camo, because I'm driving backwards at 9 right now, which would make sense. Well, that was a lot of hit points to lose for the T30. We hit them very hard, though, but I got hit just as badly. That is what 276 millimeters of AP pen looks like, boys and girls. The gold on this tank is good. The AP is very good as well. This is the same gun that used to be on a tier 10 heavy back in the day. When this thing used to be the tier 10 heavy. It was a gnarly tank. Man, that guy was a bit sweaty in the 452K. Got 128, even better number than me. That's the lowest number I think I've seen outside of myself. Whoa. Ever. So I got like 2 top 50s with the Lion and the Kampfpanzer, a top 30 with the Kampfpanzer, but that guy definitely was sweating it to get that one. Alrighty then. Okay, so we're kind of just plodding our way along this flank. I'll have to check to see whether I have actually lowered my camo or improved my camo on this vehicle. I think I might have lowered it. Where are you? That's revenge for earlier, mate. Interesting, I didn't get spotted there until I fired, so looks like the bushes were doing work. Maybe I was just a little bit too far over and I got spotted by something else, possibly. So this is what's just so good about this tank. Excuse me, sorry, I'm not going to mute my mic in case I have to then do a whole extra recording, right? But that's what's crazy about this tank. It's just this lovely amount of gun depression, turret armor, big old gun, 155mm overmatches, all 50mm plates. Terrifying from that perspective. Or are you just going to sit there for me? Delicious. The crew didn't even say it, so in the Offspring's voice, penetration, you know? Oh dear. Maybe. I don't think I did the voice acting quite as good as, what's his name? Dexter Holland. My brain is filled with tons of useless information. What do you mean useless information? Offspring's cool, right? Let's show this mouse that while the kids are alright, he's not going to be alright for very much longer. Man, this T30 is just as convenient as it gets. I can totally understand why the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th vehicles are so popular down this American list. They are so convenient. They are so comfortable. They are so lovely to play within that regard. They really are. Super easy tanks, turreted tanks, you know, all of this kind of malarkey. You really just can't go wrong with them. I'm even out spotting that pattern there. Stopped for a millisecond in that bush. Got to watch out for getting shot in the side here, though. Oh, I've got to get to this building or I'm going to get clubbed in the side. Quickly, no, Mr. Progetto. I want to live. I got to fire, otherwise he'll kill me. Oh, wow, he low rolled. But I still think it was the right decision to fire there, and I died to the side. Gosh darn it, maybe a little bit too greedy, a little bit too reckless here at the end of this battle. Maybe I should have, I don't know, made my way along like this avenue. But I feel like when you're going through an open field, everyone has to go through the open field together, right? Hopefully our team manages to plow them with our numerical advantage. Not a great game here for this tank, 3,100 combined. And this was a very fast battle, so I think I've got enough time for one more. So, what is the 5th most played American tank? Well, it's a Super Hellcat, but it could be the M48. Oh man, the M48's my most played tank, but I think I'll have to play the Super Hellcat because it's only fair, right? I can't cheat America, and everyone will be in the chat, comments down below, saying, oh, QB, you skipped the Super Hellcat just because you don't like playing mid-tier tanks. Yeah. Oh, well, that's a problem. I actually can't play it because my crew were held hostage inside the T30. Luckily, that battle is out. It wasn't a great game of World of Tanks. Progetto got a 7-kill game on our team. Thumbs up to you for that one. GG. We'll boost that, and now we'll get our crew into another vehicle, the Super Hellcat. So the Super Hellcat, why is this one of the most played American tanks in the last 30 days? Well, it has to be because this is kind of like what the old Hellcat used to be at tier 6 before it got massively nerfed. But it's also kind of not, in a way, in all honesty. Wargaming still, for some reason, trashed this vehicle's penetration down to an awful level. The penetration on this tank is just not really enough for most of the matchups that you'll get into. Luckily, I'm only against tier 8 tanks here and not tier 9s, otherwise I wouldn't really be doing much with that. I'm almost tempted to go for like a spotting build and just go across, but I think I'll still go for the damaging build. This is going to be a really tricky game. I kind of need to just wait, hang around, try and see what's going to happen. I want to try and get forwards though, because the vehicle is fast. It's definitely one of the strengths of the Super Hellcat. So the reason why this one's one of the most played is that everyone loves Hellcat gameplay because you can just get places and just got that turret again like a T30. Very convenient. But the Super Hellcat is a well-deserved reward. So once you've played the game for like 4 or 5 years, you can get yourself a Super Hellcat for free. You log in, you get it. Everyone who didn't get one last year will get one this November if you have enough time. I'm trying to spot this G-Saw 1010 out. Maybe my tank destroyers can get some shells. I'm gonna shoot the wall down so I can spot him as he crosses for my team. Doesn't look like he's crossed though. He can't have crossed. What? What just happened there? Oh, he went far back and I didn't shoot all the walls down. That's a big misplay by me. AMBT could definitely hurt my feelings. They do have an artillery as well. I feel like I'm a little bit too far forwards here. I feel like I should maybe be the one who's back right now. Yeah, I feel like I'm far too far forwards right now. I'm going to drop back. It's a little too hot. Just because I'm a turreted tank destroyer doesn't mean that I should be at the front the whole time here. I could be just doomed to these TVPs right now. Luckily the AMBT misses the first shot, or the G-Saw missed their shot. AMBT's trying to get me. There's a Lorraine up there as well. Oh my word, I let everyone cross for free. Not good play by me. So I got to shoot those walls down earlier. I didn't realize the Lorraine was so fast. Bad play by me to allow all of that sneaking to happen. But now I'm outside their render distance. So, not render distance, sorry, spotting distance. I'm definitely not outside their render distance, otherwise I couldn't see them, right? So right now it's just about chilling, waiting, trying to get some vision up for, well, not vision up, but allow, to get some shots up for the vision that my Type 62 and the AMX 1375 is getting. I don't think this G-Saw is going to be that silly, is he? Maybe I could go across towards the middle to see if I could handle the Spatuk right now. I don't think I can remember a game where I kind of just chilled out as much as I have done so far at the start of this battle in a Super Hellcat, but it's going to have to happen. The Scorpion has drowned. I'm trying to get into a position where I can... Oh, here we go. Here's the AMBT. There he is. We've got to get him, guys. Get the AMBT, everyone. If he gets close to us, we're goners. Okay. Let's go after this guy. Looks like I need some gold here. Or maybe I don't even need some gold. The shell drop-off here is going down to 188, so it's still better. Oh man, I'm not getting the damage in that I need to right now. I think you can see how inexperienced I am at camping on this map. I quite often like to play this map aggressively. I think the Type 62 should be able to get off some good vision. Do you think this Tiger will spot me? The AMBT might. If I get spotted here, I'm doomed. But he's stunned. Don't think he'll see me. No, he didn't. I got to get some shots off. It's the whole point of a tank destroyer is to get some shots off, right? I'm going to keep getting back in case my sixth sense goes off. I can still keep dumping this Tiger. Really good play by my light tank to get the vision in here. Looks like I hit that Tiger one more time. That Type 62 is doing so much good work right now. I'm actually going to go across towards the middle here so that maybe I can try and catch the Spatuk in the side without getting caught by this AMBT as he makes his way up. Hopefully this AMBT doesn't catch me with the vision. I'm using those bushes. But yeah, man, this thing gives people the slip, doesn't it? Fantastic tank within that regard, giving people the slip. Okay. Man, this game is tough right now. Just trying to find out if we can get this Tiger without getting caught by the Renegade. Looks like I spotted the Tiger, or somebody spotted the Tiger. Maybe I can get him over there. Right, come on, reverse a little bit more. No! Off his butt. Man, this thing doesn't carry much ammo, does it? He says as he thinks, shall I go for this pixel snipe over there? Renegade's over there as well. Renegade was low on health. T29. Tiger, everyone. Oh, it's tough. Come on, rotation device. Get that gun on. The rotation device is so nice on a vehicle like this. So we hit the Tiger once. Can we get him again? There's a T25-2 coming, but I've just got a free shot on that Tiger, so I'm going to take it. Still okay here. The Tiger's going to have to go forwards now because he realizes he's caught. So we'll finish him off. Hopefully I don't get spotted. Oh wow, maybe I can finish off that Renegade if he pushes a little bit more forwards. Man, this game's close, 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 close. Big moment here. That's just the problem of this tank. I literally hit the broadside of a Renegade and it just bounced right off. Man, if I was playing at tier 6 and had the gold of the Hellcat, I could just load the gold here and have like 240 pen. Hard to be able to get these shots through here. Trying to keep my Type 62 alive. He's done such a good job. Nice. This is going really well right now. Oh, had to open my big mouth, right? Had to open my big mouth. Oh, come on. Well, at least we've locked him in place for our friends. That one's mine. So this was just Super Hellcat, like, in its environment, really. We get forwards. We're a little too cheeky. We realize the mistake that we're making. We back off. We snipe, 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 snipe. And that is the Super Hellcat way. You've just got the speed to be able to make the map very small. Very small indeed. Wow, he hit him hard. Oh, he is an SU-101. He has like 440 alpha now if he's got that big boy gun. Alright, let's do an intuition switch, see if we can save ourselves some gold rounds. To be able to hunt this last artillery. So, Super Hellcat. It's a decent tank, especially for a map like this. But it's not like what it used to be like. The Hellcat back in the day at tier 6 was pretty much as powerful as this, if not more powerful, and to, with regards to everything apart from hit points. And to be able to bomb it around at tier 6, there's a reason why the Hellcat has always been one of the most played tanks. From both, just from like it's having a fun play style, but also just so convenient as well. Where's this arty? Really? There we go. What a way to end the battle. 4 kills against tier 8 tanks. The Super Hellcat roars in. And you know what? Massive shout out to that Type 62 for holding their nerve and literally just stopping the entirety of the enemy's advance. If that Type 62 hadn't been in that massive bush. Can't believe I just said massive bush. A huge bush for the impact of the game. This one would have been completely doomed. Well played to you, Dave, and your massive bush for getting 2,800 spotting. And we finished second here with a nice 3,200 combined. So all in all, that was a stonking run of games for the most popular American tanks. Look at that, 80% wins, 2 frags a game, 4,300 combined average at tier 8, even when playing artillery. You know what? Actually went well for once. So ladies and gents, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed this live YouTube video today. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you hated it, give it a thumbs down. And once again, a massive happy 4th of July, Independence Day to all of my wonderful viewers from the USA. Have a fantastic time, whatever you get up to. Go and dust off some American tanks on your account. Enjoy, and let me know in the comments down below what is your most played American tank and why. And as always, thank you so much for watching. You've been epic, and hopefully I'll see you soon.